Today guys, we are looking at Hyundai's very affordable and pretty much entry-level vehicle in their family. This is the Hyundai Accent GLS. Pretty much base model, no additional features, and just want to give you an idea of what you can get for, you know, entry-level prices. I think this vehicle is only somewhere around like 14 to 16,000. So let me continue on. I'll point out a few things that I've noticed about quality and features. Now up front, we're looking at the grille here. It's got that kind of hexagon styling in it, which is being spread out to all their vehicles now. But if you look closer, you've got a chrome trim along the front grille with the emblem. But being a GLS or base model, this down here is a plastic coating, obviously not chrome or anything. If you move down to where the fog lights should be on some models, you notice they've neglected to put any fog lights in there. Taking a look at the headlights, just a standard halogen beam headlight, no projectors, so pretty standard, but it is nice. It has a nice chrome trim, and it continues that nice fluidic sculpture along the headlights. Moving around, this vehicle features steel wheels with hubcaps. So obviously this is not an alloy wheel. That's pretty standard with most vehicles that are in the entry-level range. I believe this size is, let me try and find it here. Okay, you've got a 14-inch wheel. The tires are 175 70 14. So continuing on around the vehicle, I noticed here that this is kind of a weird standout thing for me. The handles on the vehicle, they're like painted black. I don't know whether something happened or that's just how they come, but it looks kind of weird. You've got a white vehicle with painted black handles. It's kind of crazy. If you look a little closer there, might have been some stuff rubbing off on it already, which is kind of shady as far as the quality goes. So once again, this is just the GLS. I wanted to point out the things I noticed. Again, kind of weird, you know, unpainted or just flat black handles. Very strange. Doesn't really do much for the car either when you're looking at it. So move around the back, show you the new styling here. Taillights pretty standard, halogen beams, regular standard bulbs. Kind of like that rear bumper. I like how they integrated the reflectors there. It's pretty sweet. It's got a bit of a small window. I can imagine that from the driver's side, you have a hard time seeing out that rear window. It looks really small on this vehicle. So if you take a look there, I'm sure the trunk is rather small as well, pretty average size. I'll get in there and show you guys that in a minute. So that's the exterior of the vehicle. Let's go ahead and move on to the interior. I'll show you what to expect in there. It's a nice looking two-tone. On the dash, you got a light kind of camel color and then a dark chocolate. Being a Elantra owner myself, this all looks a little bit lower budget than what I'm getting in my Elantra. You know, if you look at the controls there for the HVAC, they're kind of rotary dials. They look real simple. But the color scheme is cool. It looks pretty good. Here on the door, this kind of stands out in an awkward way for me. It's like a painted, kind of silver paint. They didn't decide to use any type of, you know, a plastic kind of with like a glaze or anything over it. It just looks painted silver. Same with the door handles and stuff. I'd imagine this stuff would start to rub off over time. So let me just go to the driver's side. Sitting in the driver's seat. Pretty standard here look here. This is what you would see every day. Obviously this is an automatic model, so It's probably an additional $1,000 option for that. One thing I do see, and even though it's a GLS, auxiliary iPod and USB inputs. That's kind of rare. Does not have a center console. You know, it's got an armrest and a little bitty cup holder, but no full console you can open up and leave your remotes and stuff in. I'll pop the trunk. We'll take a look at that before we end this video. Oh wow, and I'm actually surprised at the interior volume of this trunk. I would say it's as big, if not bigger, than the Elantra. That's pretty impressive. Take a look there. Can easily fit a couple golf bags, you know, just about anything you need back there. And I do see that the rear seats collapse, so you can do a pass-through if you needed to. So that's pretty much it. This is the 4-door 2012 Hyundai Accent GLS. And thank you guys for checking it out with me. And hopefully I can get you some newer cars here in the future.